Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox 2 video, and today we're going to be doing another episode of our rainbow coloured remastered system. So yeah, last episode it seemed that you guys really enjoyed it, got loads and loads of positive feedback from it, so just a massive thank you to all of you guys for that, and also Happy New Year to everyone as well, since this is the first video I'm making in 2020, so the whole new decade and year. So yeah, let's hopefully start this year off with a bang with this, this series. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, so far, if you remember last episode, definitely make sure to go ahead and check it out. But yeah, we created our first 4 objects around our star, which took quite a while actually to get all of these exactly the way we wanted them. But yeah, here they are. So we'll go into studio mode just quickly. So yeah, we had our super hot red object with like a glowing lava-y surface underneath it. We had our small like habitable Mars desert-like object here for orange. Then yellow, we had a tidally locked planet. We're all using the new physics in the game, so it's completely frozen on one side, and then this side it's got it's land and ocean. So yeah, extra hot on that side. And then lastly, we made our lovely looking green world with green clouds, which look really awesome. So yeah, there we go. But now today we're going to be moving on to the blue objects. Hopefully, maybe we'll get a little further as well. But yeah, we're going to move on to the blue objects. So yeah, first of all, with the blues, we're definitely going to be using a gas giant for this one. I'm actually going to go with. So we'll go with a random gas giant. Going to place it in, so we'll do like a light blue and then an indigo blue. So yeah, we'll place it a little further out than, or like a decent distance actually further out than the green Earth there. And then we are going to, yep, we're going to go and get its orbit a little more eccentric as well. So yeah, there we go. But yeah, while I'm just setting this up, guys, just a massive thank you for all of the support last year as well. I didn't have time to make a video on New Year's Eve, unfortunately. I was coming back from a very long drive, so sadly I couldn't get around to doing it. But yeah, now I'm actually here in a video. I'm just going to say a massive thank you for all of our 2018, or all of the support in 2018, because it has been absolutely crazy. And yeah, if you saw the post I made, we doubled in subscribers last year. That's how insane it was. We started the year with about 6,000, and now we're like almost at 12,000. Like, that is just absolutely awesome. So yeah, just a huge thanks to all of you for that. But yeah, anyways, now moving on. So yeah, we've got our blue gas giant here. We're also going to set it to a nice blue. So yeah, there we go. I'm definitely going to change that orbit, but yeah, we're going to make it a nice light blue object here. So going to go with random colors and see what we end up with. But yeah, I'll definitely alter it at some point once we've just got all the colors together, because some of the colors are looking a little too green for my liking. So we'll do that. Or we could have a turquoise. No, we'll go with turquoise first. Actually, I think that'd be quite good. A nice turquoise looking gas giant. Then we'll move on to the blue. So yeah, there we go. It's like a turquoisey, greeny sort of blue color there. There we go. Looking good. So yeah, there we go. Just get all those colours nice. It's so cool how we can just do this in game now. It is just so awesome. I'm so glad I added this in, because this is just awesome stuff. So yeah, there we go. We're actually going to change interface to a more of a turquoise like. There we go. That's looking nice. So yeah, now we just have to get all the colours in place there. Okay, so how we're doing? Let's actually zoom in on this guy here. So yeah, here it is. So yeah, there's definitely some colours in there I am not too fond of. So yeah, there we go. Really liking the aqua sort of greeny blue this has. Actually, I may just leave it with like a slight blue colour in it as well, actually. I think that could look quite good. That's way too much green. So yeah, there we go. So there's the south. Yeah, the south, that is definitely looking way too green. We're definitely going to change that to a more turquoise. Then this, not that one, we're going to change this green. That is definitely too green. So yeah, there we go. And we're going to make it a little more. See, there it is. It's that colour there. So we're going to definitely go more blue with it. So yeah, we get that. Okay, looking good. We've still got some greens in there, which are a little too much green. So we're going to get a little more on the bluish end of the colours. So there we go. Just have to get it exactly how you want it. Yeah, you really can go detailed to gas giant customization now. It's so awesome. That colour is a little too blue, actually. So there we go. That's more of a turquoisey sort of mixture of colours there. So that's looking good. Let's go with a little more blue with this one there. Get a nice mix and colour blend all of the blues and sort of greens to get that sort of turquoisey look with it there. So that's looking very nice indeed, I have to say. Really liking how this one's turning out. The North Pole area, I'm a little not too fond of that. I want to slightly remove a bands there. I'm going to give it a slight change. Okay, so there we go. So we can have it as a little lighter at the north there. And then there's the south. The south's a little interesting as well. So I'm going to have actually an extra band to that. And we're going to make it more of a bluish colour. There we go. So it's got a sort of darker south pole, and then the north pole's a lot more of a lighter sort of colour. Or actually, we could equalise it on both sides and make the north and south look fairly similar. So how about that? That could work, actually. Yes, get that looking good. There's still got a dark green band. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. So make that a little brighter. But yeah, there we go. So that is our sort of turquoisey coloured object there. So yeah, I'm liking that so far. So it's fairly basic, nothing too ridiculous. But now I'm just going to change this orbit settings. So we're actually going to lower that orbital period. There we go. So I don't want it touching the green one's orbit. So I'm just going to get a little bigger. And then, yeah, we're going to make it a little more. Okay, that's a little too much. So we're definitely going to lower that. And then I'm just going to use this. And then inclined. So we're going to get a little more tilted as well. Make it slightly more interesting. So yeah, I don't want to make it too much. Right, and then yeah, I'm actually going to lower that orbit again. So there we go. I do not want it going inside the green ones though. So right, then I just have to change these. Yeah, this again. Actually, no, never mind. That's not what I want. We do have to increase this. So just like that. There we go. So its orbit is further out than the green, but it does go a lot further out as well. But yeah, I'm definitely going to make it a lot less eccentric. I'm not going to make it overly ridiculous, but I'm going to go something like that. I think that'd be quite good. So then just give it a slight change there, and I'm also going to change the sort of angle of it. And then that gives us something like that. So we can see of all the orbits, it's slightly tilted off, set similar to sort of the green Earth. You can see the green Earth slightly offset from the yellow one there, but this one's slightly more off as well. But yeah, there we go. So there is that. Now I'm going to take a bit of a jump to the blue, the first of the blue objects now. So I'm actually going to go with another gas giant this time. Or I could actually use a template for this one. Let's see if I got any interesting light blue objects that maybe I'd like to bring in here. I definitely have an idea for the dark blue one. No surprises there, but yeah, there we go. So I could maybe build off a gas giant we already have. Maybe this old banded one here. So if I place that in, I'm going to place that obviously further out than the green one. Hopefully I can open its menu without crashing the game. So let's see here. Okay, I can. It seems like the bands are glitched though. Wow, that's quite funny, actually. Okay, never mind. We'll scratch that then. That seems to be a little glitched. So yeah, we'll just start from scratch then. Or actually, no, we could build off a... Yeah, we'll just go with the old Cyan one. There we go. So it's already got all the settings applied to it. So there we go. And then we should be able to open it. And then there's our colours. Sweet. So this is one of the oldest templates as well. But it's good to bring one of the older ones back. So yeah, with this one, though, I'm actually going to make it less inclined. So we're going to reset that. So there we go. And then we're going to make it go the other way. So let's see, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to, no, that's not the one I want, no, forgotten how to do it, let's see here, yeah, I want to make it like that, so the blue one is slightly higher up than the green and the turquoise one there, so yeah, there we go. So just have to play around with these settings to get exactly what I want. There we go, I want something like that, so a little more off than all of the other colours as well, so make it a little more, just slightly more interesting, and I'm actually going to lower that as well, and all the eccentric can stay. Actually, I'm not really gonna do too much of that. Yeah, but the inclined here, gonna slightly lower. I don't want it to be too much, but yeah, I want to give it a slight little value there. So go with about 2.1. There we go. So something just quite basic there, but yeah, there we go. So there is our Cyan, and then I'm gonna I'll give it a slight bit of eccentric actually. So yeah, that's something like that, I think, look quite good. So, there you go. So we've got our two gas giants now. But yeah, with this one, I'm going to give it a slight colour change. I'm going to go back on realistic view mode as well. So yeah, there we go there. Looking good. Right, so yeah, with this one, we're going to we'll double the bands on it. So how about that? And then we're going to have a few different variations of the colour in there, just to make it slightly more interesting. So yeah, there we go. So just a few in there, just to work off. That's a little too turquoisey, so we've got a little more bluish there. Let's have some nice shades of blue in here. So maybe that's a little too sort of blue actually. So more of the like the cyan sort of blue here. So where are we? Let's get rid of all those white bands. Make something looking good. So there we go. So how's that looking? All right. So then just get the last white one done. Something like that. Then we just have to remove like the sort of lighter or the normal blue. Make it all of our cyan sort of colour. So there we go. So that's mainly all the cyan now. We've still got a bit of greens in there if you look carefully. But yeah, there we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slightly darken some of them. So we're going to sort of do a pattern there. We're going to darken so just to make it slightly more interesting to look at rather than being quite bland like Uranus is. So yeah, we're going to do that. And then we're just going to slowly darken them. There we go. I'm liking that. It's looking good. So there we go. And then the last band there. So yeah, the south... So the north and south should be light colours. Yes, that's looking alright. And then the mid sort of colours have got a slightly different variation of blues in there. So that's looking good. I'm liking that. So yeah, there we go. But yeah, I think that's come across quite well. A lot more gas giant looking now instead of just being completely plain. So yeah, that's looking good. I'm really happy with that actually. That's nice. So yeah, there we go. I'm going to make it a little smaller. We're going to make it a little larger than the Uranus Neptune sort of size. So we're going to pull it around 30,000 kilometers. Yeah, we're going to leave it around that sort of value there, just under 30. So yeah, there we go. That is looking good. So yeah, then we got this one over here. So let's just get a comparison between those guys actually. So where are we here? So yeah, here we go. So our turquoise is slightly larger than our cyan one, but there you go. So both of them looking quite good there. But yeah, I'm liking that. So we've got a nice order so far. And actually, I will compare it to the original Cyan now, just for comparison. So we've got it. Just pause the simulation, place it in. So that's the original versus the altered one. So we've got a nice mixture of bands in there now, looking good. They're really happy with that, I have to say. Really, really cool. We'll give it a save as well to save our progress. So yeah, there we go. Right, now let's move on to the normal blue. So yeah, there we go. Right, and then yeah, this one we're going to try and make it hattable actually. So yeah, let's see what we're doing here. I'm going to go with one of the old templates. I'm going to go with the earth blue. We'll build off that. So we're going to place it, yeah, further out than our gas giant there. And this one's going to have a relatively normal orbit. We're not going to change too many colours. It's got an earth sort of blue trail on it. And then the atmosphere is slightly thicker than normal, but you can still see down to the surface on there. But first of all, we need to remove the surface texture. Get a nice new one loaded up because it was previously glitched. Yes, that's an earth blue atmosphere there. So if we go to appearance, earth blue, and then the interface is earth blue, we'll give it a slight buff with the blues to make it a little slightly more interesting looking, like a lighter sort of blue on it. And then there is our trail colour. So as you can see, a slightly altered earth colour. We're going to make it a little more nicer sort of blue there, nice light blue. So yeah, there we go. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're definitely going to try and colonize this one up. So it's already around the size of Earth, so we don't need to change that too much. But yeah, now we need to go to the surface. We need to go to our atmosphere settings, and that's already got the atmosphere on it. So we need to click play and see sort of what temperature this sky gets to. So 14 degrees, let's put it to 0, so it gets too cold. So we need to actually warm it up. So where are we now? So it's ATM. So no, not that one. We want the atmosphere one. Where am I going? Going all over the place. We want surface, that's it. And then ATM. So we're going to go with 1.5 to start off with. Hopefully that'll give it a slight increase. We're going to increase the infrared there. Lower the albedo just a tad. And see where we're doing here. So 0 degrees, resell it. Still getting too cold. Right, so we need to buff it a bit more. So we're going to go to 3 ATM now. How are you doing there? So 0 degrees, reset it. Still getting too cold. Okay, so what we're going to do is as well, we're going to drag it closer to the star. Not too close to that gas giant, of course, but we're going to play it a little closer and then reset its orbit. So we're going to go auto orbit there. So right, there we go. Right, so it's still getting too cold. Right, so we need to give it a slightly more increase. We're going to decrease the albedo a lot more now. Still getting too cold? Yep. Okay, so I'm going to have to work on it a little hard. I'm going to double that to 6 ATM. And hopefully that's going to be it. No, still won't have it. Okay, so I mean, it's quite a troublesome one. 12 ATM. There we go. So we are quite far from the star. We're 20 AU away, so we are quite far. So there we go. It doesn't have to be hattable for us humans. I just want to have some water on it with some clouds and stuff. So there we go. So it could also have a lot higher surface pressure. It's quite an alien world. We're just going to keep doubling up. Still too cold? Still won't have it. Okay, so let's just get a look at the zone as well. So there's a zone. So obviously it's quite far out. It should be receiving sunlight from this distance. Yeah, it's receiving light. Yeah, it's not dark here or anything. So yeah, there we go. Right, so appearance, surface. Yeah, I'm still getting used to navigating around this menu. 40 ATM. Surely that should be enough to warm it up. No, still not enough. Okay, very interesting. 100. I mean, come on, that should easily warm it up now. 0 degrees. No. Wow. It's quite weird why it's doing that, I have to say. Very, very annoying. 0 degrees. Okay, so let's just... Maybe it's the world. It's bugged since it is an older version object. Okay, I'm just going to go over a nice random rocky now. We're going to place it there. We'll place it a decent distance out, actually. We're just going to place it there. And then I'm just going to see if we can get this to warm up. So that's completely frozen over now. So if I put this one to 100 ATM, let's see how it copes. So atmosphere, I'm going to put it to an ATM. 100. So will it warm up? 0 degrees. Okay, so this one's warming up. Okay, so let's just scrap that, because we've got one that works now. And again, it's similar size to Earth, so that's completely fine. Right, so I'm expecting it to get cold. That's completely understandable, but it is warming up, so that's the good part. Right, so 100 ATM seems to be enough. The albedo is off. Infrared, we're going to pull up to max. So there it is there. Interface, we're going to give it the nice sort of bluish Earth-coloured atmosphere again. So we'll try and replicate it as close as possible to the sort of colour we had there. So where are we? There's our trail. Yeah, that's looking fine. So there we go. Just give it a slightly more blue there, and then atmosphere. Make it a little more interesting right now. Colours, yeah, we're going to make it all blue. So there we go. Just nice different shades of blue there. Don't want to go too close to the cyan blue though, and then we'll have white in the higher elevation there. So now we just need to see how high this thing will go in temperature. So we'll have to speed up time. I'm going to put it to 10 degrees as well, see if it can handle that. I'm assuming it's going to get colder though. 0 degrees again. Okay, so now it's getting too cold. Okay, so right, we have to give it a slight change again. Double that atmosphere pressure. That should easily warm it up now. No? Still no? Okay, so it won't have it. Okay, so what we'll do instead is, instead of having it as a water world, we'll have it as more of an ice world. Oh, that's warming up again. Okay, you can change your mind. That's fine. Right, so now we're going to auto orbit. We're going to see if it cools down from 10 degrees now. Okay, so it's getting too cold. If I put it to 5, will it warm up from 5? No. 2 degrees, will it warm up from that? Okay, so it's still getting cold, 0 degrees. And now it's getting cold again. This new version's quite weird. Unless I'm misunderstanding something, but I don't think its distance from the star is changing or anything, so it's kind of weird. We're going to lower its orbit a bit more. So there we go. I don't want to go too close to the cyan one, obviously, but yeah, there we go. How much mass does that even have? Okay, so that's fine. Right, so let's go back to it now. So it's still getting too cold. Like, I just don't want it to get too cold though. So if I go to -10, hopefully it'll warm up from there. Still getting too cold. Yeah, it's very weird the way this works. 30. Yeah, I don't fully understand the way it works now, because it's definitely different to the way it used to be. Right, so albedo is completely off. The surface pressure is ridiculous. I mean, if I put it to ×2 again, surely that would be enough to warm it up. So 0. Still getting too cold. You see. Yeah, it's quite confusing. Obviously, it's not receiving much energy from the star, but you used to be able to make planets habitable at ridiculous distances. So yeah, they've definitely changed a few things around. But yeah, never mind. I'm not going to keep pursuing it. We're just going to leave it as a frozen world then. I mean, not really. Yeah, I mean, that looks quite nice actually, as a sort of a snowball sort of looking world. Okay, I'm going to leave that. We'll see. We'll come back to it and see how it looks. So yeah, there we go. Nice blue clouds, bluish world there, looking good. So yeah, there we go. The surface does look a little too cyan for my liking, so we're going to make it a little more blue. There you go. Yeah, that's looking good now. Yeah, I'm liking that. Just get a zoom in on it. Yeah, looking good. Right, I like that. So yeah, there we go. So that's quite close to the cyan one. I'm actually going to decrease its orbit. I don't want it to be too close to the. Yeah, I don't want it to be too close. So we're going to lower it just a little bit. There we go. Right, I'm liking that. Right, so there is this one. This one's going to stay as a relatively clear orbit. And now it's warming up again. It's a very weird one. This is a very, very strange object. Don't know why it's doing that. Right, but anyways, we're going to move on now. And yeah, for the blue one, I am going to use a custom for this, which is already edited. So this one should be quite a quick one. But yeah, I'm going to go with my good old super modded ultra blue Neptune. So we're just going to search it up. And yeah, I'm going to go with this. So we're going to place that in. It's already got the blue colour sorted out, so there's not really too much I need to do to it. Going to put it a little further out than the previous blue one. I'm going to place it there. So here it is here. So yeah, we've all seen this one before in loads of videos. And yeah, one of my favourite modded objects, just because of the ultra blue on it. So yeah, there we go. Looking good. I'm not going to change any of the settings on it. It's already fine. You can see it's got quite a lot of bands already there. So yeah, I'm not going to change that. But yeah, the interface, we're definitely going to make it the proper blue. So yeah, there we go. So now if we look her out... There you go, so we've got the proper sort of dark blue there. This one I'm going to give it a slightly more regular blue. That's looking nice. So yeah, there is our Neptune. So we're just going to call it Neptune. So yeah, where are we? Just like that. So yeah, I want to use that as my blue object in here. Yeah, just because I like Neptune. Simple as that. So I'm just going to place that in. And then we'll give it a slightly more interesting looking orbit. So there we go. And then I'm gonna give it some eccentric. That's what I want. So yeah, there we go. So we'll just double it up a bit, just a lot of ×2s, and that gives us something like this. There we go. And then I'm just gonna lower its orbit a bit. So there we go. Then eccentric. No, stop messing around. 1. Yeah. So what? Yeah, 1's a little too much. We're just gonna times it, and then just try and get it exactly how we want it. Oh, that's annoying. All right, go 0.5. So just gonna use this menu. There we go. Right, so I don't want it to be anything stupidly ridiculous, so we're just going to lower all this and then increase this. There we go, nice and easy, not too much. So where are we? Just so you can see there's a slight incline. There, I'm going to go, yeah, I'm going to go with that. So there we go, so there's our Neptune added in. So looking good. So there is our Neptune. Now we're going to move on to purple, which again I'm going to use a template for. But I'm not sure if this will even work, because I believe they removed hints. Let's just see what it looks like. Okay, see, I'm gonna roll this. So we're gonna use Trantor for the purple one. It's already got the purple atmosphere all set up on it. So here it is. So this one is going to remain a frozen world, that's for sure. So purple. I'm going to make it all purple. So it's got quite a red tint to it. A lot of frozen. I'm actually going to remove the water completely. I don't want any water on it. So yeah, there we go. Very interesting looking world, actually, with the red underneath. But yeah, how will this look if I give it a slight change with its surface? Okay, yes, it's looking too red. Okay, never mind. We're going to scratch that. We're going to go with a nice new... Or I could use this one. Actually, this one has a purple tint, I believe. Okay, now that doesn't look particularly right. We're going to remove the water completely from it. Okay, that's quite weird. Why are you doing that? That's very weird. Hi. Oh, it's just the elevation's weird. So it's ultra glitch. So you could have an all purple pearl, pretty much. Honestly, it does look quite cool. What if I well, I want to a little play around with this. So if I change this value, surely that would... No? Anything at all? Okay, that is... This is a very strange world. It's completely glitched, okay. So if I just change the atmosphere, how would it look? It's a completely pearl. It's just a purple pearl, basically. Wow. So yeah, the low elevation. It's just the high. It's all high elevation. This thing. So we're just gonna make it a nice purple then. And this will be quite a unique one, just a sort of glitched world, in a way. I'm just gonna leave it there like that. Purple atmosphere, of course. Make it nice and purple there. Don't want to go. You're gonna darken it a bit. And that gives us that. See, that is without a question purple. So yeah, there we go. Interface will make it purple as well. So yeah, there we go. So a nice shade of purple there. And this will just be the purple pearl, basically. So yeah, there we go. Just remove that number 1. Maybe if I give it white clouds as well, it could look. So if I put... oh, no, where are we going? So there we go. Oh, that's actually... I didn't know you could do that. I'm using a key on my mouse to go between the planets. Huh, I have to see if I can somehow... learn how to use that properly. That's quite cool. I accidentally clicked that, but yeah, there we go. So yeah, I want to give you clouds. So we're gonna name it. I'm gonna put Earth in the name. Can we get white clouds on this guy? So if I just add water, it should. So if and I'm gonna click play as well. Maybe it's because pause. So play. Okay, so let's see. How does it appear now? So there's the clouds. So if I just click that once, so it just adds that to it. Okay, so maybe there's a way around this. So where are we? Where's that? So does this value do anything? Elevation span, AU, that's pretty crazy. So actually, I'm just going to resurface it. That's probably going to ruin what I'd done. Yeah, it is. Oh, well, I tried. Yeah, I wanted the water on it. It's okay, so that's what we got now. So, yeah, the elevation was completely glitched out. So now we just need to get the colours where we want them again. So it's a shame, but oh well. So the purple pearl was not meant to be, because yeah, I wanted those white clouds. So I just need to get all the colours to a nice sort of purple, not blue. So that's what we got now. Then I want to add some water. So click play. That's a little too much for my liking, so we're going to lower that. I just want a tiny bit of it. So that elevation is ridiculous. So can I lower that, please? There you go. Oh, very, very glitchy. This is still quite glitchy, as you can see. So let's put it to 0. Manually input. There we go. So that's fixed the sort of elevation now. Just like a purple ice world covered in ice sheets is the impression this would give me. So yeah, there we go. So that's looking good actually. I'm liking that. And it's got it should have white clouds, so we just need to get the temperature right. So I've got it to 20 degrees. Can we get some clouds, please? Come on, where are the clouds at? So yeah, the atmosphere's all on there. So there's an atmosphere. Yeah, there's an atmosphere. Albedo we're gonna lower. Yeah, it's quite a glitchy guy, isn't it? So there we go. I'm actually going to save. Oh, it's got city light. Ooh, okay. Cool. So, yeah, I forgot I had those. Right, so then I'm going to definitely throw another save in. I want to actually reopen it as well. So, yeah, there we go. I have to change that thumbnail again. That's not a very good one. But, yeah, let's just reopen it up. Rainbow Remastered. There we go. Right, so where are we? Come on. Right, so are you still going to be a glitchy pest, or are you actually going to work now? So, oh, the city lights disappeared. No. Oh, well. Right, so where are we? So that's all. Okay, so surface is right. There we go. And then composition, appearance. Okay, so they should. Where are the clouds? I'm turning them on and off. There's no clouds visible yet. So maybe I have to add more water. Okay, so there we go. So there they are now. Okay, so yeah, the clouds are still there. Okay, so then if we just change the elevation thing again. So how about that? So the white clouds are definitely there. And if I just lower the water again, there we go. So I just want a very, very low amount of water, but I still want those white clouds. So that ruins it. If I click it again, Yeah, the clouds are quite glitchy on here, aren't they? So there we go. And then we'll put it to 20 degrees. Is that going to do anything? Maybe that's just going to completely freeze up, actually. So we may just keep it as a... So the clouds again. Yeah, very, very strange the way this sky works. But it works like that. It's got a lot of water in it, as we can see. Fully loaded up with water there. So maybe if I add a decent amount of water and then just make the surface, like increase the surface height, maybe it'll work that way. So where are we? Surface. Then we're going to change this value. So if I just buff this up like crazy, there you go. So the water is all frozen now, but the clouds are still there. So that's, yes, there we go. That's what we want. So I'm just going to leave that for the time being as well. I'm just going to try and remove some of that water though. It doesn't seem like we can remove much of the ice sheets, unfortunately. Oh well. So yeah, there we go. I'm going to leave that. That's fine. Enough messing around with it. That's completely fine. So I'm going to leave it like that. So that's our purple well done. And I'm going to give it a slight, going to incline it slightly as well. So yeah, there we go. So that's purple done. So yeah, there we go. Not too much again. Eccentric. We're going to times it by 2. Just a few little changes there. Nothing too mad. Actually, no. I'm going to go a little more crazy with this. I'm going to do that. Then we're going to lower the orbit. So there we go. I'm liking that. See, I'm going to do that. Actually, no. What if I do a little... Yeah, something like that. And then if I decrease this... Okay, so there we go. So that's looking all right. So then I just need to get the values to... Okay, so not that one. Okay, that's too much. Okay, so just have to balance out the settings. So I want it to be further out than Neptune still. So I don't want to change that one. I want this one. So where are we? Yes, that's a little too insane still, actually. So yeah, there we go. And then, yeah, this needs to increase. So, like that. Still maybe a little too much, actually. Around there, I think. Maybe a little less around there. No, I want it to clearly be an oval shape. So, something like that. So, there's our purple world. How far away is it from the star at this distance? So, okay, 40 AU. Still get receiving light, obviously, because that star is pretty powerful. So, yeah, there is our purple world added in now. So, yeah, there we go. Looking good. Really, really good progress so far today. We'll can keep adding them, though. We're about half an hour in. So, let's go over pink world now. So, right, where are we? Let's go over gas giant, actually. I'm going to go over gas giant this time. So, not rocky. I want gas giant. This one's going to be put it up here this time. So, there it is there. And then this guy, I immediately want this to be slightly more like that. Yeah, I want it to be more like that. And I'm going to decrease this. So still further out than purple. Actually, purple, I'm going to give you a change again. Just got to make it right. So, where are we? Motion, there we go. So there, yeah, I'm just going to make it just so it's further out than Neptune's orbit there. So yeah, it just brushes almost on the side of Neptune's orbit. And then this one we're going to lower as well. So quite a compact of all the distances. There's not too much distance between most of the objects. Well, I guess you could say there's quite a decent distance between turquoise and cyan there, but yeah, that's alright. So then this one's obviously a lot further out anyway. Right, appearance. Yep, we're going to want to make it pink. So there we go. Nice, some shade there. Alright, and now the bands. So let's go with about 10 there. Right, so this one, we're going to... There we go. So I'm going to sort of do it off both sides at once. And then see what we end up with. So there we go. So all different shades in there. So there we go. We could do a magenta one as well, actually, if we wanted, but no, I think we're still too close, similar to purple, honestly. So yeah, we'll scratch that idea. Right, now we just have to get all of our colours nicely lined up. So there we go, like so. We have some different shades, lighter and darker shades added as well. So yeah, there we go. That's a little too there we go. Calm that white colour down a bit. So there we go. So there it is, looking good. I'm going to make this one quite large. This is going to be more of a Jupiter sort of size thing. So 200 Earths, that's very large. Going to that is very, very large. Okay, I'm gonna have that. That's fine. So maybe a little less actually. Maybe around 2 Jupiters of mass. Nothing like ridiculously large. So sort of around this area. There we go. So 150,000. That's still very, very large. Gonna rotate it. We could have it like Uranus actually. No. I want it to be tilted more like a Saturn or Neptune sort of tilt. So yeah, there we go. That's what we got. This color, I'm going to make it a little more pale as well. So that's it now. You can see in the menu up here. So that is our end result. So the poles are still quite vibrant in color. And then the rest of the planet is a little more bland, but there's still a few different shades and stuff in there as well. So looking extremely nice, I have to say. Nice mixture of colour blend in there. So there is our pink world. It's an area a little too white for my liking, actually, so I'm going to give that... There you go. Oh, that's a little too intense for my liking, so we're going to have it around that area. So, yeah, not too much variations in shades. So we just have to just perfect those colours, get it the right shades as well. So there we go, let's just get it nicely in there. Then just work on the colours. So, yeah, it's a little too much for my liking. So that's sort of around that. There we go. So there's a few different colours and variations in there. Still fairly bland, though. There's a few different colours in there. There's a sort of a purple looking colour band. We're changing that. There we go. Right, okay, so there we go. So that's our pink world done now. Right, so now we're going to move on to a white. A white world now. So let's see what we could go with. In theory, we could go with another star. That could be quite interesting. I want to see what other objects I could use, though. So let's have a look around. So where are we? Oh, I saw that thing, actually. Let me just see if this still works, just out of curiosity. Yeah, that's quite a weird one, isn't it? So that was from one of the live streams, I think, this planet. Looking very interesting there, but yeah, never mind. We can't use it, sadly. So yeah, there we go. Let's continue. Yeah, so I'm going to go over white. Oh, I know, I'm going to use this one. So there we go. And this will be our pearl, just like a white pearl. So here we go. So it's very far out. We're going to make it more of a dwarf-like object. So we can go about 1,123. So yeah, there we go. And yeah, basically it's just a completely thick atmosphere. The thickness is on the value of 1 in the files. So yeah, this thing has got a completely thick white atmosphere on it. And then we're going to give it a surface reset as well. So there we go. Let's just delete all those particles and then relock onto it. Come on, go back to it. Stop running away. There we go. So looking good. And then that's simply it. I'm not going to make any other changes. It's just going to be quite a basic world. But either way, it's quite just a nice little world on the outer edges of the system here. And then interface is definitely going to be white. So yeah, there we go. I mean, we could add some water to it, or ice in this case, but it's not going to really do anything. So we're just going to leave it like that. So there we go. And let's head back to it. So yeah, there we go. We'll just call it yeah, white pearl, I guess. And I completely butchered the spelling there, but yeah, there we go. So that's it there. And then appearance, the atmosphere is already white, but yeah, there you go. So it's a completely thick atmosphered world, I believe. So yeah, there we go. I mean, let's just compare it to yeah, but if I just search cloudy, because here these are all of the super thick atmosphered ones. So yeah, with the okay, so let's just go the lime. Oh, actually, speaking of lime, we forgot to do the lime one. Oh no. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, as you can see, the atmosphere is completely thick and you can barely see to the surface. So that's that done. But yeah, there we go. So there is the white one done, and it actually has some temperature to it. I'm not sure that's right. Split to 0 degrees, and that's going to cool down. Yeah, 100%. There's no way an object this far out would gain any sort of temperature. Albedo, we're going to put it quite high. It's going to be quite reflective. And then there you go, atmosphere, we can go 0. Yeah, there's just nothing too powerful for a world like this. So yeah, there we go. So that's chilling on the edges of the system now. So yeah, there we go, looking good. And then I'm actually going to sort of line it up with the pink one as well. So we're going to have to do some little more experimentation here. So yeah, where are we? Oh, okay, that's very weird. Right, now I want to get these all facing the right way. So how about that? There we go. And then I'm going to definitely lower that again. Yeah, it's quite far actually. No, so there we go. This is 0.5, and then I want to rotate it around like that. There we go. So there we are. Right, and then just a little. There you go. So something like that. And then this one, we're going to go very sort of inclined with. We're going to go a lot more extreme, and the same with the pink one as well. We're going to make a little more to it there. So let's just give it a slight buff up. And then I'm just going to try and line it up with the white one as well. So where are we here? Then let's just try and line the white one up nicely with it. So where are we here? These settings are quite weird to mess around with. Right, how are we doing? Okay, that's a little too much. So it's very hard to sort of get these the way you want them sometimes. But so there we go. So the pink and the white one sort of, yeah, they go higher and higher up there. How's purple done? So purple's still closer than the pink one, depending on what way you look at it. But yeah, there we go. And this guy will sort of give us just a slight, not as much as the pink one, but we're going to give it a slight incline as well. So yeah, that's lower than the pink one, yep. But yeah, there we go. So that's further out than Neptune there. Neptune already had one as well. So yeah, then we've got the white pearl out there. But yeah, heading back to the inner areas here, We need to fit a lime green world in between the yellow and the green there. But the thing is, I can't alter the yellow or the green because they have already been set up. So this should be quite interesting. Okay, so we'll go over the old template of lime green. This is going to be, I think we'll make this a dwarf world, something that won't have any impact on the other two. So we're going to go very small. We're going to go around 900 and, yeah, there we go, 936. So very, very small. No water, absolutely not. And there we go. So that's going to be slotted in that tiny gap between yellow and green. So yeah, there we go. We're going to make it inclined. Yep, go with a slight value there, just so it actually a very, very low value. So something that's barely even there. So we're going 0.2, maybe like that. See, there's a very, very low distance. You can still see there is a difference between the yellow and the lime here. But yeah, now let's get that interface the correct color. So yeah, there we go. And there you go, so it's just slotted in that tiny gap. So very, very close proximity between the yellow and the green with all of these guys. So let's just zoom in here. So it's also a dwarf world. We're going to give it a nice new texture. So yeah, there we go. And there we go, that is simply it. We don't need to, not going to do any other changes to it. I mean, there's not really too much you can do. I mean, actually, one thing we could try is sort of have like a hot Venus-like dwarf planet. That could be quite cool, actually. So we're gonna try and buff its atmosphere up, see what we can end up with. So something that's a little more warm. So we're going to decrease the albedo. Atmosphere, yeah, we'll definitely add in some of that. So there we go. And then we're going to make it pretty extreme. So 9 ATM, I think 9 ATM at this distance should be enough to really get that thing hot. So there we go. How's it doing? So I'm assuming this is going to fly up to, it should be going up to around the 500. We're going to, yeah, okay, it's smoking up, okay. So we need to, well, we'll use the padlock on it, actually. And then we're going to go to about one, we're going to go have 1 moon of mass. So is that enough? No, it's still not having it. 5 moons. How about that? Well, no, it's, it's glitching around, isn't it? Okay. I used the padlock. It shouldn't have got larger. Very weird. Okay, so how's it doing now? Still too much for it? Still too much. Okay, so we'll just go to 1 Earth. Yeah, the star is very powerful here. So delete. There we go. Delete all the particles. Okay, so maybe we could just have it at 1 mass of Earth. So we lock that and then make it smaller again. Because, yeah. So it'd be quite a very, very strange world. Very weird. 900. Like that. So it's got the mass. It's very dense, as we can see. So a very, very weird world. And then we need to get that atmosphere pressure up. So, yeah, where are we? Atmosphere pressure, albedo is getting lowered down. Atmosphere pressure is absolutely ridiculously high. So 1,000, are you going to get hotter than that? Surely not. So let's see here. Is it still increasing? Okay, see, that's the, we may have got a little overboard with that. So let's look at 1,000 ATM. That's very insane the way it is. So still getting too hot. So we need to, therefore, 100. Let's just go with 100. Let's use that as a benchmark. Then 1,000 degrees. It should cool down. No, it's still increasing. Wow, okay. 50 ATM. So it's quite a small object, so it is different to work with. Okay, so now it's cooling down. 500. Okay, 200. Is it going to warm up from 200? It should. No? Okay. So, where are we now? 50 ATM. I'm going to 75 ATM. 201, 202. Okay, it's increasing. So it's increasing from 200, and it's increasing for 500. Okay, so 900. Surely it will decrease from 9. Okay, so it's decreasing from 900. Okay, so we have to work out the midpoint. So 600. I'm hoping it will decrease. There we go. So it decreases from 600, but it increases from 500. No, 400. 400. So it's increasing. Yeah, the settings on this are very weird because 1 minute it's increasing like crazy, and the next minute it's decreasing. It's very, very weird. But yeah, as long as it stays above 0 degrees, it should be fine. So there we go. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that. So 200 degrees. So I want you to warm up, please. You going to warm up? There we go. Okay, so 200 degrees. So that should allow those clouds to appear at some point. So it's, there we go. Not too much else needing to be done to it. Just a very small, very dense world in between the yellow and the greens there. It's only got 1 mass of Earth, so it shouldn't cause any problems to these guys, which have already got more mass. So that should be okay. Okay, cool. So that's just, yeah, that's just chilling in there now. Very, very small. But obviously, with a star like this with 14 suns, I doubt this little guy would cause too much of a nuisance anyway. So that should be all right. I'm going to try and lower that to 0.5, though, just to be on the safe side. 0.5, not 5. Okay, so that's 0.5 Earths. Let's just confirm it. There we go. So play. And I'm just hoping it's not going to smoke up or anything. Okay, awesome. Right, I'm going to leave that be then. So there it is. Right, so we've got the lime green just chilling in there. So just going to remove that silly name. I'm just going to put it as lime. There we go. Like that. So there we go. Looking good. So there we go, that is our progress now. So the next colours we'd need to do would be, yeah, grey, black, and then brown, I think would be the last ones in that order from the white pearl. And then we'll get onto the moons and stuff, because this is definitely one I want to do some moons on. So yeah, there we go. But yeah, that does it for today's episode, guys. So let me know what you think of this down below in the comments. I know we've made really, really good progress today with all of the objects we've added in. So let's just get a total lineup of everything. We're also going to throw a save in as well. So yeah, there we go. Looking good. Actually, let's just close that menu. I want to make the thumbnail look good. So yeah, where are we? Let's have the nice background in there as well. So yeah, how are we doing? Something like that. There we go. So save it, refresh. There we go. A little more interesting. Still could be perfected though, but yeah, there we go. So let's give that a nice save. Always got to be careful with saving. And then radius. All right, so let's get a liner for everything. So as we can see, the pink one is just completely dominant. I'm gonna actually nerf that a bit. So we're gonna still, even halved, it's still bigger, so I'm going to leave it around that area. So then we have our other gas giants. So yeah, we've got 4 gas giants now to have fun with. So yeah, we've got our, yeah, we've got the turquoise, the cyan, the blue, and then the pink. And then obviously with the worlds we added today, I'm not surprised that that's frozen up. Honestly, we're going to quickly alter that just to get rid of that ice. We don't want it to be completely iced up. I want to see some of that purple, so it's just, I'll leave it like that for now. We can change that at some point. If you guys have got any ideas for purple, actually, let me know what you want me to do. I mean, I could completely restart the purple, but yeah, if you've got any feedback for what we could do with purple, since that one is still a little funny, let me know your feedback down below on that. But yeah, there we go. So that was purple. Then we had our lovely looking blue one. That's looking really nice. It's actually managed to stay above 0 degrees, which is good. And then we had our 2 dwarf planets down here. White one, we're going to give it a little more buff. We're going to increase it, because it's too similar to lime. I'm going to have it around that area. But yeah, there we go. And there's our little lime world at the very bottom here. So yeah, there we go. Looking good indeed now. So yeah, there we go, guys. Yeah, really, really good progress. We're going to throw another save in as well. So yeah, there we go. Like that, and voila. All right, awesome stuff. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think of this down below in the comments. Yeah, any feedback or anything you want me to add or remove, let me know down below in the comments, and I can hopefully get it done for next episode. But yeah, that is everything, guys. So a massive thank you for watching today's video, and let's see if we can go for 40 likes on this video as well, and also subscribe if you're new. Helps on the journey to 12,000 subscribers. It's absolutely insane I'm saying that. Just a massive thank you to you all again, and yeah, here's to a good 2020. Yes, anything could be possible this year. I mean, I don't know how high we could go, but yeah, keep it up, and then yeah, who knows what we could get to. But yeah, just a massive thank you again, guys. And yeah, that is everything. So yeah, make sure to join my Discord server, also link in the description, where you can chat with me about the game and stuff like that, and you can send me systems and stuff if you choose to do that. But yeah, that is everything. So make sure you all have a great day. Happy New Year again, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.